Cek 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 cek. Oke, and we are back guys. Oke, jadi cek dulu. Cek cek. Oke. Jadi apa kabar guys? Happy New Year ya guys ya. Jadi buat teman-teman semua Happy New Year ya. Jadi kita akan melanjutkan Witcher 3. Jadi selama kemarin aku off stream, main offline, dan ada tempat stream kok inventory, kelarin beberapa secondary quest tuh. Sekarang secondary quest udah habis, dan aku mau update dulu. Inventory betul. Sudah memiliki pedang terkuat. Untuk steel kita memiliki Tucson Knight Sword, kalian bisa lihat. Dan ini Iron Knight, kalian bisa lihat, pedang terkuat. Dan ini sudah Grand Master. Yo. Dan untuk karakter, wait. Bentar. Butuh 5 ability point. Oke. Sekarang kita masih ini masih light. Oke. Tuh. Each piece of light armor increase critical hit. Oke, terus kalau kalian lihat ini sudah light armor. Padahal ini bear itu heavy, cuma karena pakai rune jadinya light armor semua. Gigi nggak guys? Gigi dong. Oke, saatnya kita melanjutkan main quest. Berarti kita enggak deh, fast travel ke sini. Kenapa muntah anjing? Baru jam berapa udah mabuk? Kita fast travel ke sini aja, paling dekat. Tan. Tinggal panggil kuda. Kelewatan kocak. Gua kepencet, sorry guys.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Ini ceritanya kalau nggak salah main story terakhir ngapain ya? Lupa juga. Ada ingat nggak guys? Main story terakhir ngapain? Lupa guys, sumpah. Kebanyakan main side quest guys, jadi lupa guys terakhir di mana. Terus udah lama nggak main. Sampai.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Bentar guys. Aduh nanti. Aku ngeras. Sorry. Turunin grafik dulu guys. Biar ini kita sambil streaming guys, soalnya nge-lag PC kentang. Sorry ya guys, bisi kentang guys, makanya kita harus turunin grafik guys. Begitu, terus. Run away into the crypt. Oh ini. I see something glowing. Nice gold plate. By the way, apakah ini save dulu?
Picking wars. Got victuals aplenty around here. Incinerate these to ash.
Ntar, looting dulu. Item number one. Investigate.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
Diikni kayak. Ini diikni.
That's some stench. Someone placed an illusion here. Interesting.
Dong. Kita nggak bisa mode serius guys, mode santai dulu guys. Encok punggung guys, udah tua.
Great.
Oke, lanjut. Nggak bisa diambil, biarin aja, malas. Story time.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need...
Come on. Gotta be some...
Vampires can evade detection by the senses.
Oh, terakhir kita
No
ketemu
divination
dia
magic
gara-gara
works.
permasalahan
Even the
teman
most
dia yang
precise microscope
vampir-vampir
would be
itu.
useless.
And this? Could this...
Terakhir kita lawan bos vampir.
Wherever did you get
Ketemu
that?
dia
Off one of the beast's
Ngobrol,
victims,
ngomong
found
iya.
by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt.
The hand. What do you...
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of...
Rings a distant bell, but if memory serves, Kuvanar...
He did prove it. It's...
How's it work?
We must brew a decoction which this triggers visions of events linked.
Any chance we might see what Dedloff was doing just before he locked...
Indeed. Though I also hope resonant.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've...
It comes from our home, where we lived before the... You might call him a humanist. He saw us...
Respect? Meaning not to treat...
Precisely. And the reason why
Can't you just summon Dedloff? You're both hired vamp...
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one.
But last resort?
There is a big... But the very act of contacting this... An exercise as perilous to me as it would...
Kovenarius spent half his life...
You guessed correctly. In addition to...
Well, got a few ingredients. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in...
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Tadi gerak guys ya. Tadi gerak kan sih guys tangannya. That's so creepy.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and it will take them some time.
Ntar guys. After get a show several how. Hmm. Yes, sure. Find the. Hmm.
Rarely say no to us.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secret.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if...
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It's...
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all.
Anything in particular interest?
Curious what you did after you...
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. Detlef bore my weakness bravely. Showed... Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home of Dillingen.
Bruges, you say?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after.
Ooh. Seems
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll... Gotta ask you the big question. What...
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart...
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything?
It's rather hard to explain. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear.
Can't have been alive then.
Indeed, it's... Thus, I often find myself...
Depends on your point of view.
Very true.
Got a new life, a new body. That keeps
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What
your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now.
all addictions are a form of slavery.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. So,
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
always fascinated me the way
A difficult and laborious process, but one...
for a bit. But Triss helped me get it back.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow...
All right, give you one question.
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony-eyed. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
I mean like kalau kita kalau bisa mati dan hidup kembali, apakah kita akan menjalani sebagai Witcher, yaitu kehidupan seperti ini, atau kita akan menjadi seseorang lain? TBH, I think menjadi Witcher tuh bukan hal yang gampang. Itu ada peluang bisa meninggal. Terus kalau misalnya kita reborn, kita hidup kembali, belum tentu kita bisa jadi Witcher, karena seingatku kayak berapa persen ada mutagen dan lain-lain. Terus di training sangat keras apa-apa. Tapi kayak aku ngerasa Geralt juga dari backstory-nya juga dia tidak ada masalah jadi Witcher. So I don't think Geralt punya kehidupan lain selain menjadi Witcher. Kalaupun dia ingin, aku rasa dia juga tidak peduli. Menurutku sih gitu ya.
See, Regis.
Dia akan jawab akan menjadi Witcher lagi.
Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer. To find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly as... I like being on the path. Like picking up a lead. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treat... Yeah, not something I think about much. But
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave.
still no sign of your winged friend.
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll...
Ketiduran.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite fun.
Appreciate the compliment. Got...
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for...
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white.
Impossible. My brethren...
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge. It seems I know.
Know anything else about...
I don't recall much in particular. Really?
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything.
I believe it had a relation...
Textbook.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct.
Ah, professional curiosity.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human home.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've...
What exactly?
The area around the estate. It's...
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps...
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while...
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary gland.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white...
So,
Yes, till later.
tomes? Thought you were gonna make this...
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Oke, kita buat di quotient untuk ngebunuh Spotted Witch. Spotted apa tadi? Spotted S ya. Ini nggak ada S. Ini L. Ah ini nih. Igni and Warden. Oke, Igni and Warden. The fuck is that?
Decoction coming along? Doing all right?
Better than you. No sign of the White's brew or its salivary glands, I see.
Ini jadi kayak yaudahlah. Oke. Ada barang? Ada barang? Tinggal ke world map. Kita ke yang warna hijau dulu.
That's it, Roach.
Kita ngecek terdatanya itu apa. Nyangkut, cok.
Come on, Roach.
Slow now. Whoa. You bastard. Damn it.
Logik tanaman kelemahannya api ya secara logik.
spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Hey,
Ya, sambil perjalanan biarkan dia nge-heal. Karena aku malas meditate, biarkan dia nge-heal perlahan-lahan. Aku bisa dibantu ini sih.
you shan't find anything better in all Tucson. Come on.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
Udah perang.
Regis' raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place. Sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. Sounds like a... Somebody's clearly... Regis mentioned the place.
Kita sebelum masuk cek dulu luar tuh. Ada barang, walaupun agak nggak tahu sih untuk apa. Terus dibaca tadi.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Answer the owner. Spontaneous profit. Wait. Anjir, ini kenapa jadi quest baru, cuk? Spontaneous apa tadi? Spontaneous profit. You can, and then blah blah blah, search the blah blah blah. Read the note. Ask the owner of the about mystery spoon. Search the percentage seller. Read the notes. Find. Oh ini nggak ada apa-apa, cuk. Treasure hunt. Berarti baik ini dulu.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Table set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Lah kocak item dah full ya? Lah kocak item dah full, nggak sadar, cuk. Aduh.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Jelek kali cu, masa kita harus pakai ini aja. Menurutku ya. Kenapa pakai mouse jadi aneh ya? Strength training ini kah? Oh itu enggak. Tuh. Ya udah cukup. Dulu. Filmnya Igni sama Warden. Should I try to lift the curse?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Bentar guys, aku ingin mencoba lift the curse. If you want to lift the curse, you need to have examined enough objects around the house before hiding. It doesn't matter which one, but some will have more weight than other. The shortest way to achieve this seems by examining the two tables, but either way you get. Yeah, tag nih. Geralt will first get some white brew, okay, and then you're given 3 choices, but only the option to eat without spoon is correct. If you choose any other option, it will fail to live, and the white runs off. You don't need to chase and kill it. You already got the way, bro. If you do chase after it, you have to run into the room with all the spoon like here. If the curse is lifted, it still runs away, but in this case, it leaves a strange trail leading outside, which again is optional to follow. If you used to follow, you may have to deal with a couple of the way was cursed woman Marlena, blah blah blah. Cursed Marlene, as a small cutscene then happens where Geralt takes her to for her. If you yet to visit your home, the initial conversation.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Spoon.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
What?
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Ngerti.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find.
Retrograde mutation. How do I create? Mutation gimana buatnya anjing, kocak. Potion, oil, dice, decoction. Mana ini? Ini butuh 7 ability point. Oh my fucking god. Cara unlocknya gimana sih anjing? Number of research mutation necessary to unlock. Aku udah berapa? Masih jauh. Dia masih jauh.
Easy, not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Aku berharap setelah lift the curse wanita cantik sih. Cuma
I'll take you someplace safe.
ya sudah lah ya guys ya. Jauhkan ekspektasi kalian. There is no hot ladies.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
Ini rumah
You
kita.
did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But most important...
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now.
Oke, untung kita kembali ke rumah. That means kita bisa letak-letak barang. Ini apa nih? Aku nggak tahu itu aku sekarang apa, jadi itu bawa dulu. Ini jang harusnya kalau aku buang nggak begitu ngaruh. Ini apa sekarang? 5% bonus gold. Oh berarti ini buang-buang aja. Gua lihat ya. Iya, nggak begitu ngaruh sih. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah daripada penuh-penuhin 50 anjir. Sebenarnya ya, aku jarang pakai strong attack. Lumayan. Critical heal the increase crossbow. Apa nih? Time slow. Oh, ini arrow deflection belum ya? Oh, after successful counter attack, the next attack deal 30% damage per skill level. Oh, counter attack lumayan bagus deh. Each adrenaline point adds 1% to the chance of killing an opponent. Ini juga bagus deadly precision untuk lawan human. Oke. Aku tuh untuk ini Queen shield push open back and deal damage when they break. Chris Queen. Reflect 10% absorb damage back to the attacker. Nggak bisa mau pakai Queen. Bentar. Kalau aku nggak kasih Igni ngapain dia? Damage dealt by Igni also permanent weaken enemy armor. Weaken enemy armor berguna sih. Berguna sih, cuma ya udahlah, nggak usah dulu lah untuk susah juga. Report back. Minum air itu penting guys ya. Oke, sekarang kembali. Sekarang jam berapa? Jam 12. Nanti aku masih punya waktu 1 jam. Oh, di atas 1 jam sebelum kita off stream. Soalnya aku rental warnet cuma 2 jam, guys. Berarti ini billingnya tinggal 1
Think your
jam.
friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary...
helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon...
Shouldn't be a problem.
It's not that simple.
Not sure I understand what
The blood must be in an To make a long story short...
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you...
True. But I should be If you've ever seen an enraged vampire...
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you...
That makes two of us. But worry not.
All right, so what...
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse.
Tesha Mudna.
It is a place of torment. A torture check. This brought trouble on the entire species.
So what? Not like they could ever...
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you... A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dun... Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries.
See no reason to dawdle.
In a moment. Just one lot.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. As things stand, the die is cast.
And you're starting to scare me.
Interesting. Oke, ada sepertinya ada treasure.
We have arrived. The sacrifice.
Sure you know what you're...
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go.
You leave. Scurvers must be getting close to their...
Correct. Beyond this wall.
An ancient vampire dungeon.
I feel honored. A man with...
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Victim's been disemboweled, intestines ripped clear out. Scurvers have gnawed on this corpse, repeatedly. Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a
It's the
peculiar
symbol of
little
the today.
library.
Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garasham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this glyph?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Charming place. But what are all those...
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let.
They treated them like livestock.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas.
Don't take it so hard.
Well, that was awkward. Fine.
I prepared the bait. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. I mean, stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to no man.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent...
Anjing.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you...
Cuk. Dialog. Keskip anjing, kirain bisa kayak baca dialog cepat. Kayak cutscene. Nggak boleh di skip. Sorry ya guys ya. Tiba-tiba bos
Place the bait at
fight.
the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. I mean, stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to.
We just smelled the blood.
Grows. I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
I'll let you out.
Woi, Dewi lost.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Oh, it's part of the story, I think.
Get you out of here.
Anjing ketekan. Aduh kon. Gak boleh di skip. Ya sudah lah guys ya.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that.
We need not
But we do. Because if I'd known you were...
What would you have done?
Found Deadloff some other...
I did not wish you to use any other...
No. Because I thought no being whatever willing...
I told you. The pain is my way of pay...
Resonance.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportion... This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation...
Relax. Got some...
Very well. In that...
Fuck anjing, flashbang cok. Flashbang anjing. The fuck?
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Harusnya part ini nggak boleh di skip deh. Anjing jadi trauma cok mah bocil-bocil skip anjing.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
By the way, vampire bukannya nggak boleh kena matahari ya?
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Awake at last. You writhed like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd be... What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come. Seems Adalah had made friends with him. And he was overcome with fury, remorse.
Interesting. And in time.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision.
A boot peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district.
Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad.
It's our only lead.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble.
That's fair.
Jangan lupa di save. Nah, nggak bisa di save, kocak. Ada.
I liked you from the start. Every Witcher I've known has been a swell lad.
How's a man to live?
Caught you, you little fart!
Whatever's the problem,
Where
kind
children
sirs?
toys waste away. Important, before you do this, you want to do the small secondary quest at Miss Milgris. Go visit. Oh, kita harus kelarin. Untung aku secondary quest at Miss Milgris. Emang ada? Nggak ada, leh.
It's here, and now...
This quest has small time window. It only becomes available after finishing the main quest, La Case of Woe. It must be completed. Oh, wait.
We know why.
Huh? Go to Delacroix Mill. Count Delacroix Mill. Anjing di mana, kocak?
At least the weather's pleasant.
No two ways about it.
Nah, katanya jangan mainin dulu, tapi di sini nggak ada. Apa kelarin ini dulu deh. Gimana? Country to Sun. Udah. Oh iya, sorry guys. Display capture deh, capture-nya tuh. Kan ini. Before you do this small quest, admit the blah 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 blah. Ini. Admit is a secondary quest in the blood wine. This quest has tuh, tuh. This quest it only become available after finishing the main quest Luggage Avo. Oke, ini Luggage Avo. Nih. Tuh, leave the curse udah bla bla bla. Tuh, if Geralt is optional, follow the stance udah. Report udah. Talk to Regis udah. Follow tadi ini monster into the monster udah kelar. You can lift the curse from Marlene but not bring her to Corvobia. In that case, udah. Terus coba admit the meal grease. Coba kita nonton YouTube, guys. Aku agak bingung soalnya. Mapnya di mana, anjir? Dia dekat laut, dia dekat laut. Lautnya set. Agak banyak laut sih di sini. Ini kah? Dia kayak maksudnya lokasinya di mana, anjir? Aku nggak tahu di. Udah part 9 anjing, the fuck. Tuh. Orang-orang langsung nyampe anjing. Count Dela Crocs Mill. C. Count. Mana anjing C? Nih apa? Tucson. Apa namanya? Tucson Map. Tucson World Map. World Map. Can I? Biar gampang lihatnya. Ini nggak tunjukin nama ya? Search. Kan. Code. Count. Itu di sini. Di sini tuh oke, di sini. Berarti kalau di map oke. Thank you. Anjing setengah jam lagi, Cuk. Billing kita, guys. Kita kesana dulu. Cuma kayak nggak tahu misinya apa, guys. Nggak muncul. Kayak kita ngebak kah atau apa kah. Ini nggak kenapa nggak bisa manggil kuda aja. Nggak bisa manggil kuda, guys. Topok. Nggak bisa manggil kuda. Nih Witcher 3 kenapa error dah? Witcher. Kenapa error? Apa ya? Keluar dulu. Nah, bunyi siulnya. Kalau dulu. Kan kalau gini bisa. Nah. Tuh.
Calm down.
But if they do, see us with all this flour.
Pathetic.
I knew someone would spy us. We must make sure he doesn't mix with the news.
Choke him out! Toss him in the river!
Footprints lead upstairs. No peasant's boots made these. Blood. Lots of it. Not all human either. So this is where Dedloff lost his hand. And where he quartered Delacroix. Definitely the scene of the crime. Not likely to learn much else here, though.
Side quest kelar. Itu aja. Agak bingung sih kenapa kita berarti get back to the were children. Udah walkthrough bla 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 ngomong paying the full 500 or negotiating or actually will count as Oh ini find the boot lock, find the defend the boot for follow regis. Oh ini nggak ada guna, ini cuma kayak mencari. Lah kenapa bajumu tertutup sekarang, lady? Ini biar orang kocak. Dulu.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher. And
I thought witches defend men from Mont.
need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like. After we
Not gonna happen.
won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is...
Let's dance.
Break your legs, vagrant!
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats. Let's charge! Take him for a ride!
I'll avenge you, comrade!
Bad move.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice, right? Kan
You're
mereka
very
yang
good with
ini.
your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for...
Yeah? How you imagine that works?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber...
Bit about the mud's true. They were...
I've got to make a living somehow, so... What say you, sir?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain...
Wait! Before we get to talking, please, Take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint...
How much?
Let's say... 500.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polished...
Got it all planned?
I should think so. Capital...
All right. Let's see if we can't figure...
Oh.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it. It's not quite... I don't... Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots clean.
Know where I might find it?
No, but you could wait here.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice...
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems...
Oh, you're here.
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for... Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of Saint. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art...
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would...
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is...
Worth checking.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the bootblack
No
mentioned.
time to lose. It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off. Won't budge.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you."
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Anjing, bisa jadi asap, cuk, vampire. What the fuck, anjing?
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar?
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Anjing bisa jadi asap. GG anjing.
He here?
No.
Let's look around. toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
So this is his nest. Need to look around to Eritane. You do not know us, but we know you. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail and the
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord.
Any idea what it could be?
Indeed, Detlav get
One might have managed to have...
possible in theory, but I know whoever it is,
Who's Renaway?
his one-time lover, the sub, because she accepted him. With her aid and
Ever meet her?
never had the pleasure, alas.
Take it you have your...
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left.
Detlav have trouble letting...
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlav is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlav ever try to find her? Hire vampires?
Geralt, as you rightly note, he searched for
Even if Renaway did abandon...
Hard to argue with that. But
He's prepared to...
as would you be for Yennefer.
Yeah, I get it now.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmail... Tools were used recently. Detlav unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home.
Look, slips of paper. Count Crespi, Count Dulac.
Detlav's victims, one and all. But that's not...
Must have come from whoever wrote all of it, written using this. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Where?
Nazaire. But I fear it means...
Fair enough. Still...
Look, this...
with wine. Not...
Perhaps.
Blackmailer.
Why is that? Astute.
It's not one of your kind.
Precisely.
Just a hypothesis.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what... Seems Detlav's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him...
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlav's innocence.
Actually, it is. Detlav's being manipulated.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot.
He will not. I shall convince him to stay.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off.
Fine. Need to report to the Dutch.
So be it. We'll await you here.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your...
Yeah, I know. Deadloff's not likely to show up as long as I'm here. But 5 minutes won't...
I suppose not. I would...
Been meaning to ask you. I'm all ear.
As you well know, during my teething years, I had a spell during which I abused blood. But our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers.
Sorry, just can't...
You know of our exceedingly long...
Just wondering, what if...
He'll show.
Tell me, how's this work? When I need a short answer, concise, quick, you're likely to give me a scholarly lecture. But when I could...
Allow me to explain. When speaking of facts, tangible matters, I do indeed strive to express my... However, when I just... Therefore, I repeat.
Take care, Reg.
Oke guys, kurasa sampai di sini dulu perjalanan Witcher 3 kita. Karena ini sudah mau jam 1, billingku sudah mau habis dan lebih baik kita sekarang pergi istirahat ya guys ya. Karena kita akan lanjutin lagi di next episode. So, buat teman-teman yang sudah nonton secara live maupun replay, thank you semua. Dan saksikan Witcher 3 di episode berikutnya. Mungkin di hari Senin, mungkin di hari Selasa, atau mungkin di hari Jumat, kita tidak tahu. Jadi pencet tombol subscribe dan bunyikan lonceng supaya kalian tidak ketinggalan news atau info untuk upload video dan live. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye.